She was kidnapped at just 3 years old from the front yard of her Colorado home.
So I got in the car and off we went, and within moments we were gone.
Her abductor brutally abuses her and leaves her in an outhouse to die.
I know that I was loved and supported even though I was alone in a toilet.
36 years later, Lori Poland is a survivor and is now using her experience to change other people's lives.
Every day I wake up and I just try and be impactful and try and be good in the world and prevent people from growing up and causing harm.
Only on Denver 7 tonight, she is sharing her story with Denver 7's Jacqueline Allen.
She was playing with neighborhood children.
Before social media.
And I just want her back.
Before Amber Alerts, a 3-year-old girl taken from her front yard in Sheridan by a man offering candy.
What happened on August 22nd, 1983 completely stopped the entire community of Colorado.
Lori Poland became a household name, her family's trauma on national TV.
Don't you think that you should have called the police to make sure that was true before you should have put that on the air?
Most people think they'll find a dead body.
But Lori was a fighter. 3 days after being kidnapped, bird watchers heard her cry from this forgotten outhouse near the I-70 Chief Hosa exit.
It's her.
The little girl found at the bottom of a 10-foot toilet pit. This rare archive video capturing the terror and relief only her parents could feel.
This is never going to happen again.
But to Lori Poland, this was just the start of her story.
Can I touch you? Can I hug you? Yeah, I get that all the time.
After all these years,
Yeah,
they still feel that connection.
absolutely.
36 years later, her memories are flashes, images, feelings.
I know that I was loved and supported even though I was alone in a toilet.
She lived to keep fighting. This is the first ever publicly shown image of 3-year-old Lori identifying the man who sexually abused her and put her in the hole.
She was rock solid in her identification. Her body language said, "Mommy, that's him," and she sort of reeled back. She was a little scared.
Dr. Richard Krugman was Lori's pediatrician at the time at the Kemp Center and shot video of this interview. In a controversial plea deal, her attacker was sentenced to just 10 years, serving only 6.
Do you feel like justice was served?
For me, it's not really about justice. It's more about being impactful. And every day I wake up and I just try and be impactful and try and be good in the world and prevent people from growing up and causing harm.
Now a mother of 3 and a therapist herself,
I have a small therapy practice.
she's committed to making a difference for that 3-year-old girl, launching the National Foundation to end child abuse and neglect.
Of course you do.
Teaming up with her childhood doctor, they want to treat child abuse not just as a social issue, but a mental and public health issue, like suicide and breast cancer.
We've been able to see a significant shift in all of those things because there's been a focus on prevention, education, research, and advocacy.
To this day, the ripple effects of what happened continue, but Lori Poland has never backed away from a fight, not only for herself, but now for all children who have been abused.
I only know how to survive, and I will continue to survive.
She is an inspiration, and her foundation is taking pledges right now to end child abuse, trying to get 10,000 signatures. We put that link on thedivachannel.com. And as for the man who dropped her in a toilet to die, he is alive and free in California. She's never talked to him, and she really doesn't want to anymore.
Oh, she really is an inspiration.
She is. That was powerful stuff. Thanks
So
for sharing
powerful.
her story tonight. Gosh.
Thank you, Jacqueline.